So there's three major issues that we're having. The first one is the voters management system devices being on and off now and then. I mean, it happened in my VD from as early as 10 o'clock in the morning. When I got to the VD at 10, I found a long queue. And when I asked, but what's happening? The response was that no, the device is on and off, so that's why it's taking some time. It will be off for about 10 minutes, it comes back, after 30 minutes it goes off again for about 15 minutes and all that. So it's been really a frustration, because that's what then makes our people so much impatient. And you remember that these are the people that have been lied to for 27 years. So all the issues, they have been captured here on the system. The team is here capturing, and then the head of elections, Commissioner is the one who's been having meetings with the IEC. As I came in here, he was locked in a meeting with the IEC, and that's where they are raising those issues. And he came back to say the IEC says they will allow those people to vote. Now it's even more confusion, because we are not sure now if the people who are not registered to vote, they'll now also be allowed to vote. It becomes such a huge confusion for all of us. But all these issues we've raised with the IEC, all these issues we are saying to the IEC, resolve your problems. You should have learned during the registration weekend that your devices are not working. You should have come up with plan B.
Look, I mean, in certain parts where, the DA will be in stronger position, we've seen that, the machines are no longer working there, and the queues become longer. People then tend to want to then go. We have said to the IEC that they must then revert to the old system of manually, processing voters. I mean, if people are waking up early to stand in queues to exercise that democratic right to vote, and the institution that is entrusted with ensuring that people can exercise their right is failing the people, I think they need to take responsibility about this. We've raised this issue around registration, about the machines and the system itself. And they said that, there were glitches that they addressed. But the same glitches that we asked them to address with the registration are still coming up.
Without a VMD, it would have been a sheer impossibility to deliver this election. In September, for the first time within a day, we were able to upload 1.7 million registered voters simultaneously with their addresses. Previously, that project of address capturing would have taken at least 2 months to complete. So there are efficiencies that have been brought about by the introduction of the voter management devices. In this election, over the 3 days, every single voter who cast a ballot, we are confident that they cast the ballot in the correct ward. Very important in the context of the local government election, following the injunction of the Constitutional Court, that you can't influence the outcome of an election in a ward in which you are not ordinarily resident. Now, the VMD helps us with that control. Were they tested? Yes, indeed, they were tested. In fact, following the glitches that we experienced during the registration weekend, we did say that there were ultimately 239,000 people who we had either manually captured or not uploaded. But we placed those people centrally because the VMDs were centrally connected. We had placed those people on the MEC list so that when they got to the stations, they could vote. And in the circumstances, 139,000 of them, in fact, voted. Again, we are able to give you this detail because of the VMD. If we didn't have a VMD, we wouldn't be having this intelligence to give to you.